What's up, Blizzard Nation? Welcome back to the Build Boldly game plan presented by Boldt. All right,
Easy for
it's
you to
that
say.
week. That's what we get for recording it the day before a game. We are joined by Ben Bruns from Boldt and head coach of your Green Bay Blizzard, Coach Corey Roberson. Huge game tomorrow, as are they all, as we won just one more, though, but the rest of them are all huge. So I will turn it over to the guys who know way more football than I do. I'm going to sit back and enjoy with Blizzard Nation.
Well, Coach, congrats on a great win at Massachusetts. Last second field goal to win that game, right? So, just which is turnabout. It's a little bit poetic. I know that you're focused on this week, but take us back just for a second, and sort of wrap that one up for us. What went really well for your team, and what did you learn, and what did you love about last weekend's game?
Yeah. Well, of course, we love the win.
Yeah. Heck
Yeah,
yes.
we was able to win and get out of Dodge. So things that went well, I mean, special teams played very, very good. Overall, played better than we have the previous few weeks. So
Yep.
we take that. We had a special teams return for a touchdown with Andre Williams taking it back to the house. And, that gave us our spark as a team. Because I wanted to say our first possession, we kicked a field goal. Second possession, we may have even missed a field goal, but we wasn't getting points on the board. Their defense was stellar. I want to say that's two of the top two defenses in the league.
Yeah.
If I recall correctly. So, they did a great job in capitalizing on our errors, especially with their defense. So, when that kickoff return happened, man, it was a breath of fresh air. You should have saw it was like a glow that came over the whole team.
Cool.
And it was like no one ever panicked, even being down 15-3. No one panicked. And it was like, I mean, the guys, we've been battle tested all year, especially early on with the wins. We had a couple of, not as close ball games with the scoreboard, but as of late with some games. But it was, you should have saw it. It was like a glow that came over the whole team. And it was like, okay, here we go. It's a different ball game now. So, defense played well. We had some injuries, and it was good to see some of our, bigs go over there and play both sides of the ball. Rafiq and Sean, Must and Rafiq Abdul Rahid. So that was huge to see that we got guys that could plug in and play when needed. We played majority of that game with the D lineman on the offensive side of the ball. So, that lets us know that we have some versatility as well. And we always knew that.
How many snaps total did he end up playing?
I want to say it happened. The first field goal, right? I think however many plays that first drive took, he played the rest.
Yeah. Well, that is something that was really common early in indoor football, right? Guys playing both ways all the time because rosters are small, so it is more unique these days. But when you have people who are mentally tough enough to be able to go do that, and can understand the assignments, right, of both sides of the ball like that. I think that says a lot about guys' character.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Absolutely. And it's we before me, right? They were good good players on the defense side of the ball, and put the team first. Team first. Team needed you over there, and they played both sides. I mean, ultimate team players right there.
Yeah. Cool. Talk about some of the playmaking that's happening on your team. Guys doing their job, but also you've got some explosive players in the back end. Defensively making plays. Rivers had 2 picks in that game, and then Ballard with more plays. Who else is really sticking out to you that you're just like, yeah, this making plays when plays need to be made?
Yeah, I mean, you talk about that defensive front. All 3 of them guys, 4 with our fourth D lineman. It's been consistent all year, so all three of them, they constantly doing their job. It was one game that we didn't play as well up front. And I want to say that might have been one of our previous lost games, but them guys are playing well. Our linebacker, what a guy saying, right? Julius Wilkerson, he's come in. Special teams. Defensive player of the week last week, going into this game, 13 tackles or something like that, and interception, and so he has been a blessing to us as well. Picking up, that linebacker spot pretty quickly, and his cerebralness, his mindset and IQ. So Harry's not afraid of that wall. He had one over the wall. I guess the officials made a great call with the incomplete, but that kid, went over the wall again, and that was no fear whatsoever. And then he come back and score anyway, hitting the wall. So no, Harry, EJ, big play. EJ Burgess, he's a load to tackle, that's for sure. So yeah, we got some guys that's making plays when it's their time to make plays and step up. Sean Steele is, he's changed position, started off at corner for us, changed position. Now he's at safety, which he came in as a safety 3 years ago. So he understands the scheme and the system, so he could play both corner and safety. So we got a good group. It's like I said, it's we before me. Yeah. And everyone is doing that. Good. Shout out to Rivers too. You said it. I think he is pound for pound. He is the best defensive player in this league, and he's playing like it.
Awesome. Well, you got another test this weekend, and the Jacksonville Sharks 1-8, but it doesn't matter, right? Like, the only thing that matters is what happens in the time that you have with them, and things all tend to return to a mean, right? So you got to keep that escalator going, and you like to talk about it. I love that analogy. Just give us some insight into what you're looking for from your team tomorrow.
Yeah, well, we got to come out and play some football. Like, records, like you just said, records don't matter. They are 2-8, I believe, 2-8. We got to play the game. That's why the game is played. We got to come out here and start fast, play free, and treat it like any other game. And we playing for a lot. We playing for a lot. It's our last home game of the regular season, last opportunity in the regular season to be with our fans. It's an opportunity to clinch a playoff spot, opportunity to showcase our talent, to let the league know that we still here. And, the first however many games was not a fluke. And we still have an opportunity to play. And it's that one more mentality, and we're going to keep that going. It's one more game. This is the only game that matters. No other game matters. Yeah, last week don't matter. Next week don't matter. This is the best team that we're going to face this week. Mm-hmm. That's the only thing that matters.
One play at a time, right?
Yep.
I love it. Well, speaking of one play at a time, big play Hobson, what's up, man?
Oh, like, how many episodes have we done of that? And that just became a thing. Like, that's not accurate. I appreciate that. I keep, over the years, and Corey can actually attest to this, I've tried to let him get me started at tight end. And those people that know the indoor game know it's not a position, and that I'm not a football player. But I wanted him to put me on the transaction report so the commissioner saw it and just was like, what the heck? Soon. Huge game.
Sign you to the practice squad.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be the only player on our practice squad. That's awesome. Game that has existed since my time, 10 years here, and well before my time in Military Appreciation Night. Very important cause to the Trinklers and us as an organization. So most important thing is past and present military service men and women. You are free to the game. Head to the box office, the valid military ID, or hop on out to Replay Sports Bar and Grill. They have a bucket of tickets left. They're one of our partners, but you are free to that game. The game is for you. So 7:05 kick, block party before the game at 5 p.m. with a ton of music from a group called Operation Song, who writes songs for vets. and then real cool couple vehicles out front. But one is from Oshkosh Truck. It's Hound. It actually was a truck that was in the Transformer movies. Will be on display out front before the game. So pretty awesome. It was the one actually filmed in the movies is coming out before the game. So going to be a lot. Yeah. And we are actually giving away 1 of 1 red, white, and blue skee ball. So our friends at the Village Companies and Bay Tech game built a 1 of 1 skee ball unit for tomorrow night that is red, white, and blue. You get an entry to win it by either purchasing a Military Night game ball, Military Night hat, or a military veterans jerseys that we have, all of which have a kickback to the armed services. So you got a souvenir, did something good, and you have a chance to win a 1 of 1 red, white, and blue skee ball. Pretty awesome night with a lot going on. Corey and the boys have really cool military jerseys that we got to preview in Iowa on their military night. So it's always a good one. And I can't spoil it because I haven't spoiled it all day on radio interviews and stuff, but you want to get inside probably no later than 6:30, 6:40. We have an epic game ball delivery that you won't want to miss. I won't tell you how, but the game ball is getting delivered in an awesomely special way. It's going to be a real cool night for a bunch of people who have served or are serving our country. Getting to see some amazing football. Great job, Corey. Pretty cool 10 years in to watch a season this like unfold, and I've got to know you my entire time. So one more and it's gonna be a ride. I'm glad you unpacked the playoff thing because it got messy with math this week. So yes, Blizzard Nation, we can clinch this weekend. There are scenarios next weekend where we can deal with the home game thing, but it's still some messy math. One game at a time. Let's clinch this weekend, and we'll start working on what a home playoff game might look like after. That's what I got.
Well, if Hound transforms while you guys are hanging with him, tell him hi for me. I really appreciate him in the movie, and
Awesome.
he's always on our side. So
Yeah,
better
it's really
than
cool.
Better that than some of that Decepticon scum. So
I like it. Ben, I am floored right now. I am floored. So that is impressive. No,
right.
Please come out. Great chance to see an amazing football game and cheer on one more regular season home game and cheer on those folks who have logged incredible years serving our country or are currently serving. We expect a pretty ridiculously large veteran crowd tomorrow night. So that's what I got.
Awesome. Cool. Coach, go get them.
Yeah.
All right. Appreciate it.
Thank you guys. Go Blizz.
Go Blizz.
Go Blizz.